Established by the Safe Harbor Board of Directors to recognize outstanding and dynamic leadership through service to the citizens and communities of Cumberland County. Recipients are acknowledged for the excellence in leadership that, by example and effort, provides programs, funding, services, and supports initiatives and organizations that work to improve lives in Cumberland County for Cumberland County residents in need of assistance. This recognition may be accorded to individuals or organizations that enhance Cumberland County communities for the benefit of the citizens in need. So, past recipients, and we've had 5 of them so far, and a couple of them are with us here tonight. So Chris Galata, William Snell from F&M Trust, our own lovely June Shoemaker, Jimmy George, and Mr. Bottleswell. All outstanding recipients. This year's recipient also is very outstanding and well-deserving. This year, it is the community benefit organization, the Partnership for Better Health. The Partnership for Better Health is a nonprofit community foundation that works with key stakeholders through parts of Cumberland, Perry, Adams, and Franklin counties to improve the health of people and communities in our region. The organization serves as a catalyst, advocate, and collaborator to ensure that everyone has what they need for good health. And they've been significant supporters of Safe Harbor in the past as well. One of the other things that they've done recently that is very noteworthy and very near and dear to us is the partnership has launched a dynamic new strategic plan that calls for greater collaboration among community partners to develop more effective, innovative solutions to tough social problems. Informed by feedback from local surveys and interviews, the plan pushes beyond the traditional health strategies to address the root issues of poor health in the community for the community's most vulnerable residents. One of the social issues the partnership is working to understand and assist is the chronic shortage of affordable housing in our community. Teaming up with area housing organizations such as Safe Harbor, Carlisle Cares, Domestic Violence Services, Salvation Army, on and on. So teaming up with these groups, they are looking to strengthen the capacity and responsiveness of local housing systems. And the partnership aims to support systematic change to the housing community that will assist those in need for many years to come. This award recognizes all of the organization's hard work and effective sponsorship in making Cumberland County and the entire region a better place for all residents. I'd like to ask Becca Raley, who is the Executive Director, to join me.
Thank you, Scott, and I'm here with our incoming board chair, Joe Van Toski, to accept the award. We're truly humbled and inspired by the work that the Safe Harbor does. It's an extraordinary charge and mission of the organization. We've been providing funding and grants to the region since 2001, but it was really 2 years ago when our board did their strategic planning, did community surveys, did stakeholder interviews, and began to hear about this enormous challenge in our region of affordable housing. We kept hearing about affordable housing, homelessness, and I think you might have felt the earth shake when the partnership said, you know what, an important part to being healthy is having a safe and comfortable place to live. It's an important part of being healthy is housing. And so it's to the credit of our board leadership that we've launched on this journey. And we really are the new kid at the housing table. We're now sitting at meetings with Scott and Safe Harbor and Carlisle Cares and Salvation Army and many others. And we're having to learn up. We're having to learn a lot. We're learning new language about best practices like coordinated entry and rapid rehousing and housing first. And we're coming to appreciate just how very complex and difficult these issues are. The solutions are difficult to come by. There's no easy fix to this. You're taking the long road and the hard road to make a difference every day. And it's also difficult work because there's an emotional weight to it, because there are people living in crisis. Rob's words, I think, really brought that to life for us in such an eloquent way. It takes being able to be in that environment forward-thinking and forward-moving and innovative and collaborative. And in accepting this award, it kind of feels like a right back at you experience. We are so grateful to Safe Harbor for being all of those things for our community. And we are so grateful to all of you for understanding that and coming out to support the organization. You are so critical to this work and to this incredible resource in our community. Joe and I have both gone on the tour of Safe Harbor. If you have not been, you need to go. It is a wonderful tour. I grew up in Carlisle. I walked by Safe Harbor on High Street many times. It was only just a few years ago that I got invited to their open house on a cold day in February, and I walked in and I felt the warmth of that wonderful place. And I saw Wendell there, and I saw the terrific staff, and it was a friendly, welcoming environment. I got to see the wonderful, see the reception area, and then there's the supplies area, countless linens and resources for families, and toothpaste and towels and everything you could ever need. And you walk back through a little bit further and you see the shared kitchen space to make a meal together and watch television. You see a wonderful bookshelf with lots of books for kids and adults and computers and some fitness equipment. And then we worked our way upstairs. And it was there. It was really there, walking down the hall, and Scott was leading the tour, and he knocked on a couple of doors. And that's where you're really wondering, wow, okay, I've been in this community a long time, now we're going to knock on someone's door. Opens the door, there's a gentleman there, single man, working hard, fit as can be, his apartment is as neat as a pin, so much dignity in his life, and so much grace for him to welcome total strangers to take a glimpse into his life. And we keep going down the hall, knocks on another door, opens it up. There's a family with two adorable kids, a mom and dad who are friendly and welcoming to us, again, looking through that door. And there I am thinking, wow, they look so much like me, so much like my family, so much like the people in this community that I know. How is it that I'm on this side of the door and they're on that side of the door? This makes absolutely no sense. And scientists say that our DNA is 99.9% exactly the same. Out of 3 billion genetic building blocks that make up our DNA, 99.9% exactly the same. And everyone deserves a safe place to call home. We're so grateful for the work that you do and for the many contributions that you all make to make our community a place that welcomes people and gives them a place to call home. And we have a long way to go. We need to dig in and keep at it and make this gala even bigger next year and do more between now and then. And just very excited to be at the table with you. So again, just thank you for all that you do, and very, very grateful.